Hey everyone, Christina D here, and new location, fun, well sort of new location. I think I did one video in this room, I think, but this time we're recording it on my phone, so I'm going to be looking at the screen and not at the actual camera, because that feels weird, talking to a little dot right here. So we're doing something I meant to turn into a series, and I think it's fun, and I have some more stories for it, so we're doing another paranormal story time. So this is possibly Paranormal, episode 2. And it's going to be nice, short, and simple since we're doing this on my phone and will be edited on my phone, or not really edited, just uploaded on my phone. So, yeah, let's get to it. So I want to tell 2 stories. They're nice and short and simple and to the point. So, starting off, I guess I will talk about I'm trying to remember which stories did I want to talk about. Oh, let's start with the Phantom Mask that I still don't know where it went. So a couple of years ago, this was back when I was in what I called the orange room in my last paranormal video, my last possibly paranormal story time. And actually, disclaimer, the reason I call it possibly paranormal is because I don't know if it's paranormal, I don't know if it's not. I'm one of those people that likes to keep an open mind about things, so while I like to debunk it, I like to think there's a chance that it could actually be paranormal. So, possibly paranormal. There's the title for you. Roll credits. Okay, back to the story. I had a Phantom of the Opera mask. This was back in, 2012. It was, one of those cheap, really cheap Phantom of the Opera masks, those little plastic ones you can get at, Party City. I had it. Usually I had it propped up on a shelf on the other side of my room. If you remember the diagram that I drew up last time, my bed was on one half of the room. I had a night table next to the bed. And then on the other side of my room, there was a bookshelf by the bedroom door, which is usually where I kept it. And I remember that morning it kind of wasn't there, but I really didn't pay any... Actually, wait, no. It wasn't that morning. I had lost it for about a week. It's coming back to me. It's been a while since I've actually thought of this story. So, teens bit fuzzy. But it had been a week since I'd seen it, but usually I had it propped up on that shelf on some books. So, that morning, I'm making my bed. And of course, I had to turn to face away from the night table to make the bed. I put my phone down on my bed. I go to move my phone to the night table. I had turned my back from the night table for a split second, then went to turn back to put my phone on the night table to continue making my bed, and suddenly the Phantom Mask is propped up on the books that I had on my night table. Because I had a little pile of books that neatly stacked on my night table. They were supposed to be to-read books, but never got around to reading them. And, yeah, no, needless to say, that was the end of me propping things up on my desk or piling books on my night table. So, yeah, I just turned around. It was there. Like I said, that thing had been missing for about a week. All I knew was that it was somewhere on the other side of my room. It was nowhere near my bed when I originally saw it. And suddenly, I turn around and it's propped up neatly on my books. And then from then on, I purposely propped it up on my shelf on a little stack of books in a way that the string was underneath the books. So it couldn't go anywhere. It was stuck there, and if you can hear the train in the background, yeah, kind of love the train. But yeah, no, that was fun. That effectively creeped the crap out of me, and I did make tweets about it, but I can't find the tweets. Twitter won't let me go that far back. It's a pain in the butt. So that's story number 1. And story number 2 is actually another book-related story. And it was back when I was in college. This was 2011, 2010, 2011-ish. Probably 2011. Early 2011. And so, actually my bed, very similar setup to my storage bed. But the bed frame and shelves were separate. So Of course, when I hopped in bed, usually it was shake, but it would stop. So keep that in mind, because that's an important detail that I tried to use to debunk the situation. So in my dorm, it was my bed, space, my roommate's bed. Now, I had a book on the edge of the backboard shelf thing, and I hopped in bed, the bed shook, it stopped. It stopped. There was no way it could have fallen off like this, or the way it did. But as I was sitting there, all I hear is the book flip off the shelf and hit the floor on the other side of the room by my roommate's bed. Like, it was like someone did... It was legit like I need a small book. Hang on. I need to find a small book. I can show you. Okay. Let's say this is the book. It's actually a Star Trek book, but that I used instead of Star Wars, but, well, that I used the actual book. But let's say it was like this. It was propped up sort of like that, sort of off the edge, and it was like someone went like, and flipped. See? That went flying. It was sort of like that, which is why I say it wasn't the bed shaking. It was like someone literally just whacked it and then just sent it flying. It wasn't like, oh, it shook and fell, because even this, it's just like, it would have been like that much shake. That's still on the table. So how that book flipped across the room, I have no clue. And I was the only one in the room. And I don't know. I don't know what happened there. So, yeah, that would be my two possibly paranormal stories for this video. So if you guys want to see more possibly paranormal videos, I love doing these story time videos. I have a good couple more stories to tell you. And yeah, leave a comment below if you want to see more. Give the video a thumbs up. And subscribe if you want to see more, because I want to bring this channel back. And I feel like this would be a fun way, because this is something that I'm actually sort of passionate about, because these are my experiences. Granted, really haven't had anything new happen, but yeah, I still got plenty of stories to tell. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next video, whenever that is. Yeah, whenever that is.